This is an ABC News special report.
Good morning. I'm Whit Johnson in New York. We're coming on the air with major breaking news from the U.S. Supreme Court. On the final day of its term, the High Court has just issued one of its most consequential rulings in recent decades, a decision that not only affects the 2024 race for president following last week's contentious debate, but also the future of the presidency itself from this day forward. Moments ago, the justices ruling on Donald Trump's claim of absolute immunity from criminal prosecution, his core argument in both the 2020 election interference case in Washington, D.C., and the classified documents case in Florida. The court deciding this morning presidents do have immunity for official acts, but there is no immunity for non-official acts. The court then sending it back to the lower courts. So let's get right out to ABC's senior national correspondent, Terry Moran, at the Supreme Court. And Terry, as we noted, this goes far beyond former President Donald Trump, but presidents in the future.
Absolutely. This is a ruling, the biggest ruling on presidential power in decades. All future presidents will have to reckon with it. And it is a 43-page opinion that basically says there's more work to be done in this prosecution at the lower level. But the court did, as you suggest, have to outline the big question. Donald Trump's claim that former presidents are absolutely immune from prosecution, can never be prosecuted for any of their official acts. And in this case, the court says that a former president may have some immunity from criminal prosecution for official acts during his tenure in office. And then comes the fine print. And what the court does here is steps through each of the actions of former President Trump in his alleged conspiracy to overthrow the 2020 election, his conversations with Mike Pence, pressuring Mike Pence, his conversations with Justice Department officials, pressuring them, his conversations with state officials, and his speech on January 6th. And in each instance, the court takes a look, raises the issues, and sends it back down to the trial court to figure out, under this guidance, is Trump immune on each of those areas of evidence in this prosecution? What it means is a lot more work at the trial court and a lot more delay for this trial. We'll take a deeper look at it, but that's the basic outline. Trump does not have absolute immunity. He can be prosecuted, but it depends on how the lower court looks at this opinion in each of those very fact-specific areas.